Hey guys, Wet Movie One back here again, and it's time to go hoard up. Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. But a handful of things come out today on a DVD and Blu-ray. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, is being released today on 4K, Blu-ray, DVD, along with The Walking Dead, the new season of The Walking Dead, and the new season of Supergirl Season 2, which I got here from Warner Brothers for free to talk about for you guys on this video. And I'm just going to talk to you guys about this one now before I head out hoarding. And this is, of course, Season 2, and it picks up right where Season 1 left off, where Supergirl is just leaving her job at Catco and starting to work, with her sister, and, just trying to, hone her skills and her, figure out, who she really is, and trying to find her long-lost father, if she can. I just really like this show, man. I think it's a lot of fun. I watched a handful of episodes of Season 2 so far, and yeah, Warner Brothers sent this over for me to talk about and showcase for you guys. And yeah, there's a handful of new special features, like 5 new, all new special featurettes, Supergirl 2016 Comic-Con panel, audio commentaries, little behind-the-scenes featurettes. Really fun stuff on this Blu-ray here. So if you're a fan of Supergirl, it's out there today. Oh yes, thank you Warner Brothers for sending that over. But guys, let's head on out there to some thrift stores, Best Buy, and some other places, and see what kind of other cool stuff came out today. Well guys, at my first location of the day, the local Salvation Army. Let's head on in, see if they have anything cool. Well guys, this is kind of dope. They put a couch right here so I can sit on the couch and see what kind of DVDs and Blu-rays they have over here on their shelves. But let's find out if they have anything new or different in here, because I haven't been in here in a while. But it looks like they have the old Jurassic, the Lost World Jurassic Park VHS tape where the lenticular cover. I remember getting this way back in the day, guys. This thing was cool. Like, I thought I don't know, when this came out, like Jurassic Park and this one, it was dope, dude. I was just really excited about that lenticular cover. You guys remember this one from back in the day? Still looking around over here, this is a lot of the same common titles, that you normally kind of see, like nothing that's really, that stands out, you know what I mean? Like The Bachelor, from back in the day with Chris O'Donnell and Renee Zellweger, Undercover Brother, which is a funny movie. I own this one, but nothing that's really stand outish. Like this one right here, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. This is an old Anchor Bay release. It may or may not be out of print, but I already own this movie. But I believe this one, I already looked in here, I believe it's already scratched up and everything. So, and plus I don't even think this one's really worth anything. Well guys, I ended up just getting one thing in the Salvation Army, which I'll show you guys at the end of this video right here. But I'm at the next stop of the day, the local Big Lots. I was in here a week or two ago, and they had some newish kind of Blu-rays and stuff in there. Nothing I needed, but there was one thing that came out that I kind of wanted to get, see if I can, probably get and resell or something. But let's go in there and see if they have it now. In Big Lots now, guys, looking at the DVD Blu-ray section that they have. It's like, these are the ones right here, actually, that came out over here a few weeks ago. I believe these are ones that probably were on sale on Black Friday in different stores. The Jungle Book, the live-action film, Zootopia, which was actually cool. Alice in Wonderland, Through a Looking Glass, oh yeah. But of course, I already own that one on 2 different editions now, and Tomorrowland. But I'm not seeing that one thing I've seen in some certain different posts online, the Freaks and Geeks Blu-ray set. I believe it was like $3 in Big Lots. A couple of people told me about over the last couple of weeks, and my Big Lots just never seems to get it in. Like I said, I already own it and stuff, but if I can find it and resell it, that'd be pretty cool, because a brother can make some money. That's a pretty good price for 127 hours. That's a weird different cover though, to be honest. Oh well guys, I guess no Freaks and Geeks Blu-ray for me today. At the next destination of the day, the local Best Buy. Holy hell, man. It is getting hotter than fucking Satan's nutsack out here. Whew. I'm all sweating up a storm and everything. Starting to feel like I'm gonna pass out a little bit. I need to get some water in me or something. Well guys, as soon as I walk in the Best Buy, they have the big Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 display up over here with the DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff. And it looks like all the exclusive Steelbooks might be already sold out. Wah, wah, wah. Yep, even looking at the other new release section that's right here in the the little new release rack, and it looks like all the Steelbooks are sold out too, the $24.99 ones. I have one last chance to see if they're gonna have them in the movie section, but look, next week, man, or the week after, Lion King on Blu-ray yet again. The Walking Dead, of course, season 7 came out on DVD and Blu-ray, and of course Walmart has their exclusive lenticular cover edition of the film. It doesn't really lenticular that much, but you know, they usually have those lenticular covers right here. They also have Ash vs. the Evil Dead season 2. They had one left of this exclusive Best Buy Steelbook of season 2. It looks cool. I have the first season of it on Steelbook too, I think. But I know I just recently got this one from Anchor Bay or whatever it was to review for you guys in the last Hoarding Up video, but I'll leave this here for someone else that really wants it. And of course, Dan Stevens and Kill Switch. I believe this one was today. Don't really know a whole lot about this one. Let me know down below. It looks like it could be kind of cool. But of course they do have season 2 of Supergirl that came out today on DVD, Blu-ray. And I didn't even know they were making a Supergirl Blu-ray Steelbook. I believe, yeah, this is a Best Buy exclusive also. So today's like a Best Buy Steelbook day for all you crazy Steelbook collectors out there. I used to be really crazy about collecting Steelbooks back in the day when they first started, like on DVDs and stuff. I have like a whole box full of them. And I just sort of lost interest in getting a bunch of them. You know, I still like them if there's like movies I love, but Steelbook of season 2? Huh? Looks cool though. And I believe this might have been released today, guys. Daredevil, the complete second season here on DVD. I remember sort of kind of liking the Ben Affleck movie that came out. I know it didn't help Ben Affleck's career at all, but I've never seen this show. I know it's an original Netflix show. But yeah, the season 2 came out on a Blu-ray, and they have like 2 different artworks, one for the DVD and one, you know, for the Blu-ray here. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. Is this worth watching? Is it cool? And of course, guys, Best Buy still has their 90s movies display over here with their exclusive Best Buy titles like Basketball, Problem Child, Bowfinger, and Ed TV, which I may get because I wasn't able to get it before, and they have it in the store now, so I may be getting that one. For the love of the game, I'm not really interested in, and the Babe, of course, I already have, you know, these 3 already, so I might be getting up on this one today. It's at a Best Buy right now. Got a couple of things in here, which of course I'll show you guys at the end of this video, but man, it's getting hotter and hotter out here. Well, guys, I just got over here to Boston Market next to Best Buy to get some lunch over here. But to be honest, guys, as I was walking over here to get some lunch, the heat overwhelmed me, and I felt like I was blacking out a little bit. Like I started to, like, you know, really profusely sweat, like the time I passed out in at Universal Studios, and I started having that feeling again. It wasn't good. It just wasn't. Yeah, it's just the heat, man. It's not doing too well with me right now. So I ended up, you know, getting a turkey bowl and of course some water over here to hopefully rehydrate me and get some protein in me to hopefully make me feel a little bit better. Well, guys, at the last location of the day, yeah, I'm just sort of coming here because it's on the way home, and plus I usually go to Targets in these videos, so I'm just gonna go see what they have. But I'm still feeling kind of like a little weird and stuff. Like every time that feeling happens to me, when I get that, you know, get all sweaty out of nowhere. Well, it's hot outside, but like, you know, sweats all over my legs and arms. It's not that fun. You know what I mean? It drains me and it makes me feel really weak, and I don't know, I'm just sort of going here because it's sort of nearby. Alright, guys, in Target right now, taking a look at their new release rack that they have over here. Looks like they have the Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, 4K, you know, Blu-ray and DVD and stuff like that. This is the 4K one. And they also have the Walking Dead complete 7th season, and this is their exclusive version of it, which is the Steelbook version of season 7 here. I mean, this Steelbook doesn't look that cool in person or anything like that, especially just the writing, you know, just the writing on it should be cool. Like they should put like a bunch of zombies or something all over the cover, but hey, it's cool. It's a cool, different kind of exclusive. Best Buy has that lenticular. And guys, here's some of the other stuff that coming out today. Of course, Ash vs. Evil Dead season 2. There's no exclusive of that over here at Target, but right next to it, they're advertising their original Evil Dead films right here on Blu-ray. $10 for the double pack, which I think is cool. But also another thing that came out today is Jessica Jones, the first season. I saw it over there at Best Buy. They have, like, I believe, their own exclusive edition of it. This is another show I've yet to see, which is another Netflix original series. And of course, they have the Daredevil, the complete 2nd season over here on DVD and Blu-ray, and Supergirl season 2, baby. But man, guys, a lot of Steelbooks have been released today. It's like Steelbook madness, you know, this week when it comes to hardcore Steelbook collectors, man. People are going to be going crazy for a lot of this stuff that's being released today over here and over at Best Buy and stuff. It's really kind of cool, to be honest. But when it comes to the way I've been feeling, you know, like the weird kind of pass out kind of feeling, getting, you know, sweats out of nowhere sometimes, It's because I'm starting to try to get back into my weight loss routine, how I was before. You know, when I was, you know, weighing myself in once a month and, you know, trying to go lose weight hardcore. And I started, you know, constricting my calories because over the last year and a half, I haven't really been watching it, and I've gained a good amount of weight since then, which you guys will find out what the weight is in the new weigh-in video I'm going to do at the end of the month. But like over the last week and a half or 2 weeks, I've been really focusing on, you know, eating better and, you know, watching the calories and stuff like that. But I'm also noticing all the weird, strange feelings I was getting in the past. You know what I mean? Like weird stomach problems and the feeling of like passing out. You know, it's just really kind of fucked up. Like I don't want to gain weight, but I also don't want to feel this way, if you know what I'm trying to say here. But guys, there's nothing really happening over here at Target. Let's go on home and I'll show you guys what I hoarded up on, and plus some DVD and Blu-ray reviews I have for you guys at the very end. Alright guys, I'm back home now from hoarding up, about to show you guys my loot over here, and right after I do so, I'm going to have some DVD and Blu-ray reviews for you guys. But a couple of things that I picked up today. The first thing up, I got over from it was called the Salvation Army. When I saw it, I just had to get it. It brought back so many memories for me. And plus, I'm a big fan of this franchise anyway. I already have the Blu-ray set signed by Jeff Goldblum, and that is the Jurassic Park, or Lost World Jurassic Park, with a cool little lenticular cover, the old school VHS one. Man, I remember buying this one back in the day as a kid, and it was just like, wow, I was like a teenager or whatever it was. But it's this movie. These movies hold a lot of, you know, great nostalgia memories for me. And for 50 cents a quarter or whatever it was, I just had to get it. And I also got some stuff at Best Buy. And when I got home, I had a package at the front door, which I'm gonna unbubble for you guys in just a moment. But let me show you guys the stuff I picked over. I got over at Best Buy. I got 3 things up over there. 2 Steelbooks and one regular Blu-ray. And the regular Blu-ray I got was $7.99. That is EdTV. And the other 2 things I picked up are Steelbooks, and one of them is Escape from New York. This is the Shout Factory limited edition to 10,000 copy Steelbook right here. I haven't seen this movie in many years, and this Steelbook is one of those ones I wanted to get. But at the time that the Steelbooks came out, these Shout Factory ones, I didn't have enough. I didn't have the cash, the funds on me to be able to grab them. But now I have a little bit of, you know, I have some cash and I can get them now. So I ended up getting Escape to New York here, the limited edition one from Scream Factory, and I haven't seen that one in years, and I don't have it on Blu-ray until now. And the other one was, of course, They Live. So I had to grab this one, man. This is probably my favorite Roddy Piper movie ever. He made some really fun ones with Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea back in the day, I believe, like Thunder in Paradise, like made-for-TV movies. But that's all the stuff I picked up today was the VHS of the Lost World Jurassic Park, EdTV, and the 2 Shout Factory Steelbooks. But now let's crack this open and find out what came in the mail today from FedEx outside of my front door. What could it be? What could it be? Oh, my God. It's Baywatch, baby. Baywatch here on 4K and Blu-ray. You know what? Stay tuned to next week's Hoarding Up video. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for this thing right here. So if you guys want to win a copy of Baywatch on 4K Blu-ray, watch the next Hoarding Up video, man. But right now, guys, I'm going to be heading on upstairs for some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Alright, everyone, now on to the review portion of this video here. I have 4 titles to talk to you guys about today, all from Shout Factory / Scream Factory right now. And first up over here is their new collector's edition of Slither right here, directed by James Gunn, the same guy that directed Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and of course his first film, Tromeo and Juliet, which was put out by Troma Entertainment. But this is his first, I believe, directorial debut. I believe he wrote Tromeo and Juliet for Troma back in the day. And this is his first ever feature film. And it's pretty much, you know, it's a creature feature. It's pretty much an alien, you know, pod that comes crashing down the earth, and like, you know, these little slug creatures, you know, come out of it and go into people's mouths and, you know, start, you know, going crazy in this little small town. But first it captures, you know, this one guy played by Michael Rooker, and makes Michael Rooker the host. and he's the host going around, trying to figure out where he's gonna go and what people he's gonna get next, and other slugs come out of him and go all over the place in this small town to take out this little town. And it also stars, of course, Elizabeth Banks and a handful of other recognizable faces in here. This is a horror comedy film that came out back in 2006. I was about to say 1996, but this is a film that I remember really liking, but I never watched a whole lot, when it first came out. But man, this is just a lot of fun. I haven't seen it in such a long time. This has a new transfer on here. It looks very, very nice here on Blu-ray. You also get the original poster art for the reversible cover right here from Shout Factory, like they always bring us, and everything like that. And of course, you guys get a slew of new special features on here, like audio commentary by writer-director James Gunn and some of the cast members. You get also some of the all the special features from the previous DVD release of the film, like behind-the-scenes making of featurettes. Even my favorite featurette, I'm glad they carried over from the original DVD release, which is a Lloyd Kaufman on-the-set video diary of this Lloyd Kaufman, the creator of the Toxic Avenger, that the guy that gave James Gunn his first start in Hollywood, and it's just him on the set, just showing, how it is, like vlog status, which I thought was really kind of cool, and I'm glad they included that on this release right here. You also get a gag reel, of course, makeup special effects, special featurette, a lot of really cool special features on here. So if you're into really cool creature feature, kind of movies, like you'll get a kick out of this one. I really do enjoy this, and I'm glad Shout Factory released this one on Blu-ray. And this new commission artwork is amazing, in my opinion, right here. But of course, next up is another one in their horror line put out by Scream Factory, and this is a new collector's edition of Species Man. Of course, this is the original film. Came out back in, I have to look at the date, 1995, and I believe it spawned 2 or 3 sequels, and I believe Shout Factory put them all out already, Species 2, 3, and 4 on Blu-ray, but then this one comes out after they released the sequels. It's just kind of weird how they released the sequels first, and then this one, to be honest. It's weird, but of course it stars, this first one here stars a bunch of people, like, it was called Natasha Henstridge, Michael Madsen, Forrest Whitaker, just a bunch of really cool actors in here. But it's about these scientists who are doing these experiments on this one girl that has something a little off with her, and she ages really quickly. She ages to like the age of 13 in like 4 days or something like that. But yet something is really going wrong. So they decided to put her out of her misery and just like scrub this whole mission that they're doing, this whole little science thing that they're doing. But yet the girl escapes the science lab and goes out, runs out, and it's just these scientists and a bounty hunter and these other people trying to find her before she causes all this havoc. But yet she's out there, and she's played by this, of course, the beautiful Natasha Henstridge, and she's out there trying to breed with any man she can. And it's really crazy, over the top stuff, but it's just a really well done science fiction movie. The sequels are not as good as this one right here, but this one is just a whole lot of fun. And of course, Scream Factory remastered this film in 4K, so you get a really nice, beautiful transfer of the film here on Blu-ray. You also get two discs here. 2 discs. You get the film and a disc just full of special features, which is just amazing right here. Of course, you get audio commentary track with actress Natasha Henstridge and Michael Madsen and the director, and just a bunch of special features and some new interviews with some of the cast members and the director, and talking about the film now and set design. A lot of special features carried over from previous editions, and of course the original theatrical poster art right here, which you guys remember back in the day, if you guys remember seeing it in the theaters and stuff like that. Just a really fun science fiction movie. Not the best one in the world, but it was the first time watching this one in a very long time, and I really did enjoy it, especially enjoying this one a lot more than the sequels, to be honest. But the next one up over here is from the Shout Select line. It stars Michael Keaton, baby, and Terry Garr, and that is Mr. Mom. This is, I believe, Michael Keaton's first starring role in a movie. Before he was Batman, before, Multiplicity and all these other, before Beetlejuice and all that kind of stuff, he was Mr. Mom. In this movie, he's a guy, at the beginning of the movie, he gets fired from his job, and he has to figure out what he's going to do, because he has 3 kids and a wife, and he just, he's got laid off. but yet, you know, he makes a bet with his wife. I'll get a job before you, honey. But yet his wife, played by Terry Garr, you know, gets a job before him, and she starts working herself, and he's at home taking care of the kids. And it's just like, you know, what happens when the father is at home taking care of the kids as the mom's out, doing business, doing big business deals and different things like that. And it's a little light comedy movie. I always remembered watching it when I was, growing up as a kid. It's actually written by John Hughes, the same guy that did Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. This is one of his writing ventures right here. And on this Blu-ray, you get a look back, a little making of a special featurette on here with some of the cast members and crew members, talking about their experience making the movie and the original theatrical trailer, which I thought was cool that they added on here. And I like the artwork that they have here, but I always remember this one on the VHS cover from back in the day, if you know what I'm talking about. But I just want to let you guys all know that Mr. Mom is out now on Blu-ray. And if you're a fan of Michael Keaton and you've never seen this movie before, you guys got to go out there and check it out, man. It's a nice little watch. Not like the best comedy, but like, it's just a nice, chill movie to watch, And the last but not least over here from us, Shout Factory also, they sent over Just Shoot Me, the complete series here on DVD. You get all 7 seasons here, all 149 episodes, all on DVD in one big pack together. I only ever really remembered Sony releasing maybe season 1 and 2 in a pack together. This one right here, because I've owned this for years. And I don't ever remember ever seeing, Sony or whatever other companies put out the other seasons of it. And if they were, there might have been on Burn On Demand, because I had this one for years. And I'm happy that I have the complete series now on DVD, all 7 seasons. It's pretty much about this one lady, her name's Maya. At the beginning of the show, she gets fired from her job at she works for like a news station, for a news television station, and at the beginning of the show, she gets fired for making, what's it called, the anchor person cry or whatever, and then it's her trying to find the job and what the hell is she gonna do. So she ends up working for her father at this fashion magazine, and it's just, all the shenanigans that happen with her working with her dad, and, David Spade is her dad's assistant, and just all the shenanigans that happen at a fashion magazine. It's just a really funny show. I always like David Spade. He always stands out to me in this show. I've, of course, been a big fan of him ever since, Tommy Boy and all the stuff he did with Chris Farley and Saturday Night Live. And it's just a really funny show, and I really do like the presentation that Shout Factory releases here. Of course, you have all the seasons in a box set, and each season pretty much has like its own little case with own individual artwork on here. I don't know. I was really surprised that I saw that Shout Factory was releasing the complete series, because, like I said, I only ever remember seeing season 1 and 2 ever seen in the stores to buy, and now you can get the complete series out now on DVD with a handful of special features that are on here. Like a conversation with the creator of the show, some audio commentary tracks, not on every episode, but on select episodes. And, just a handful of, like, photo galleries and just, little tiny making of things on here. Nothing, over the top or nothing, but it was a nice little presentation that Shout Factory did with this box set right here of Just Shoot Me, the complete series, which has also been released on DVD today. So if you guys are a fan, make sure you guys check out Amazon or your local stores to see if you can find us out there. But that's all I have to talk to you guys about today for this review portion of the Hoarding Up video. Thank you guys so much for coming by and supporting my videos. Please give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. My links will be down below in the description box of this video. And I'll see you guys next week for the Baywatch giveaway in the Hoarding Up video, baby.